Welcome to the St. Patrick's Day Detox and Recovery Gentle Flow. Look, I don't know what you do on St. Patty's Day, and I am not judging. Maybe you had a little too much corned beef and cabbage. Maybe you had one too many Guinness. Maybe you marched in your virtual day parade. But this flow is here for you in case you need some recovery time. If you're inversion free, go ahead and grab your props for Savasana at the end. And even if you're not inversion free, go ahead and grab some props. And there's a list right here of what you could use so that you can be nice and comfy for this practice. So go ahead and grab what you need and we'll get started. Okay, let's get this detox and recovery on the road. We're going to start in child's pose. Now find your most comfortable child's pose, whether it's wide-legged or narrow-legged, and then go ahead and walk yourself forward. If you are inversion free, then prop yourself up so that you make sure that your head is higher than the heart. If you're not inversion free, then just simply walk the arms out and settle the forehead down to the mat. Let's just stay here and breathe. I'll mention this too, if you are in a regular child's pose, this is a slight inversion. If for whatever reason you're not feeling well, you're feeling nauseous or sick to your stomach, then I encourage you to do this inversion free. You can use a block here and bring it underneath your forehead. And it's as simple as that. And it'll help to keep some of the nausea at bay. We'll stay here for another 2 breaths. And very slowly and mindfully start to bring yourself upright. And come to a comfortable seated position, whatever that means for you. We're going to come into a little bit of a face massage. Now, it is a little known fact that when you wake up the muscles on your face, you actually feel a little bit more refreshed, a little bit more energized. We're going to do just that. So take your peace fingers and bring them together. And we're going to start right at the base of the eyebrows, and just tiny little circles along the eyebrow. And then you can start to move it up, moving towards the hairline. There's lots of little muscles and fascia and fluids in the face, and when you get them moving, it actually makes us feel more energized. Woo-hoo. And we want to make the fingers go upward, then out to the sides towards the temple. Once you get to the temple, if you have some throbbing going on there, if you have some sort of headache, you can give just nice gentle pressure as you circle around the temples. When you're ready, come back to the brow line again. And you can make these circles as big or as small as you like. Okay, let's go one more time for the forehead and the eyebrows. If you want to spend more time here, by all means, spend more time on the temples. I'm going to keep moving. So you're going to take the same fingers and we're going to go along the bridge of the nose, right underneath the eye, across the cheekbones, and again, up to the temples. So this time, instead of circles, just a nice, gentle motion from the bridge of the nose, down the sinus cavities, right underneath the eye, and bring it out. So it makes your eyes smile, right? Without even having to try. Natural facelift. And you can start to move this down so it's underneath the, what is this called? Cheekbone. Underneath your cheekbone. Because if you are feeling a little tired and run down, your sinuses are probably not as happy either. So we want them to be recovered so that you can breathe well. If you want to give a little circle up by the temple again, feel free to do that. Let's go one more time along the bridge of the nose, under the eyes, and up to the temple. So the last little bit that we'll do is the jawline around the mouth and underneath here. So we're going to come up to the jaw, so you're underneath the temple. Just give little circles here. And you can again come underneath the cheekbone. So the jawbone comes right underneath that. Giving little circles here. And then let your fingertips go along the bottom jaw. It's not the prettiest to look at, but it doesn't matter as long as it feels good. And you want to bring it back up again. Circle the jaw joint. Then let the fingers slide down the bottom line up to the chin and slide it back up. Again, a natural facelift. And then let's take a little rub of the lips, right underneath the nose. And last but not least, smack it out. Little tiny little pats. If that don't wake you up, I don't know what will. Yeah, just a few more little taps. Good, I hope you didn't beat yourself up too much. It was just meant to be gentle, just to bring a little extra blood flow to the face. Cool, so we're gonna move on now. Let's come into tabletop. Bring your hands right underneath the shoulders, knees are underneath the hips, and your toes can do what you would like them to do, however they're comfortable. We'll move through a few rounds of cow and cat. So as you inhale, lift the heart and the tail. And this can be shallow and you can grow as you go. Exhale, scooping into your cat. Inhaling and lifting the heart and tail into cow. And exhale, curl the spine. Now again, if you're feeling a little nauseous or sick to your stomach for any reason, keep your eyes at the horizon level. You don't have to drop the head when you move into cat if you're just not feeling it. We'll take a few more cows and cats, inhaling as you lift, exhaling as you curl. On your next breath, come to a nice neutral spine here, and we're going to work some lateral bends. That's just a fancy word for side bending. So you take an inhale in your neutral, and then as you exhale, you're going to squeeze to one side. And when you do this, be careful that you're not shifting your hips over to the side. What we want to do is the kidneys. We're trying to replenish them, so we want to compress them, bringing the hip and the armpit together, and then coming back to neutral spine. Then exhale, squeeze to the second side. And then inhale, come back to your neutral spine. Keep going side to side, exhaling as you squeeze. When we compress the organs, it's kind of like flushing them out. We want the blood flow to go through there to clean them out. Oh, you'll feel better. Let's go one more time each side, inhaling through your neutral, exhaling as you squeeze. And then gently come back to neutral. Let's take child's pose again for a couple breaths. Whatever variation feels the best for you. One more breath here in your child's pose. And then gently bring yourself upright. We're going to move into a seated position. Once you're on your sit bones, allow the legs to extend long out in front of you. You can give them a little bit of a rock from side to side, since we were in child's pose for a while there. And you can always pop the knees a little bit to release out the joints. Now from here, we're going to make our way into Paschimottanasana, just a simple forward fold. So in this forward fold, we're going to take it a little bit easy. We're not going to force ourselves into the stretch. So sitting up nice and tall. As you exhale, start to walk the hands down the legs. You have your options here. If you have props and you want to bring them in front of you for support, feel free to do that. If you'd like it to be a little bit more active, feel free to be active. But you can always stack blocks or pillows and rest your forehead down so that you're getting the forward fold. You're getting the detox of the forward fold because again, it compresses the organs. Oh, but you don't have to put much effort in if you're really trying to recuperate. Just breathing here, allowing for a nice gentle stretch through the back body. We'll take about 2 more breaths here. On your next inhale, start to work your way back up to vertical. Walking the hands up the legs, exhaling where you need to. Gently remove any props that you might have in front of you. And let's take the right leg, bring it into a gentle cradle position and give a little rock from side to side. Just to get a little movement and action in those hips. And from here, let's take Jahn. So the bottom of the foot comes to the inner leg, sitting up nice and tall. We're gonna take a little micro twist here. So you're gonna turn so that your chest faces the straight leg and then fold it forward. Again, you can use your props here as we did before to support your head if you'd like. You wanna take it a little bit more passively, or you can take it active and hold on to wherever the hands can reach on the leg and fold it forward. Let's take one more breath here. And gently bring yourself up to vertical. Help that right leg come back to an extended position. And we'll take the left leg now into a cradle. Gently rock from side to side. And we bring that now into Jahn. Bottom of the foot to the inner leg, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, little micro twist so that the sternum or the chest is facing the leg, the straight leg, and then go ahead and fold it forward. Whichever variation you like, the more passive with props under your head or more active, stretching forward. Let's take one more full breath here. Gently rolling up through the spine. Exhale where you need to. You can actually leave your left leg where it is and bring your right leg in to join it so you're sitting in a cross-legged position, Sukhasana, if you will, if you like the Sanskrit. And just sitting up nice and tall. If this isn't comfortable for you, then sit in another position that is comfortable for you. We're gonna take some gentle side bends. And again, this is to help cleanse out those organs, the kidneys and whatnot. So you're gonna inhale your arms out to your side to a T, and as you exhale, gently lean over to your left. You can take the arm overhead or you can bring it to the thigh, whatever feels the best. As you inhale, come back up through center, and then exhale, gently side bend to the right. We're following the breath pattern on this one. So inhaling as you come up, exhaling as you side bend. Inhaling as you come up, and exhaling as you side bend. Now, if this side to side motion is making you a little sick, then keep your eyes on the horizon. I find that if I am feeling that way, that I keep my eyes level as I come up and then gently rotate the head and keep your eyes on that plane as you side bend. We're gonna take it a few more times each side. One more full set. Once you're finished with that, come back up through center. Exhale where you need to. Let your legs come to a bound angle pose. And move forward on your mat so you have enough space behind you to lay down. And from here, gently rolling down through the spine. Now I'm gonna hold on to my shin bones here, and as I roll down, my feet are gonna float up. And so you have a floating bound angle pose. If you need to be on an angle here and not lay flat, then make sure that you rolled one side, sit up, and sort yourself out on that diagonal. We're just gonna let the hips open here. This is, again, very passive. Arms are hanging off the legs, legs are hanging off the arms. One more full breath. Let's move the hands now so that we're actually just hugging the legs in towards the chest. And honestly, we're just gonna stay here and breathe a little bit more, yeah? This is really good for the belly. If maybe you ate a little too much, this helps with digestion. Actually, everything we're doing in this practice, minus the face massage, is good for your digestion. All right, so we're gonna take a gentle spinal twist from here. So let your arms come out to your side. If you have props with you, I encourage you to have them nearby, just in case the spinal twist is a little bit too much. We're gonna let the legs gently lower to the left side of the body. And what I mean by too much is if it hurts your lower back, or if the twist is making you sick to your stomach, because that is a real possibility. You can use the props either underneath the legs. Here, I'll show you on this side. You can place the props or pillows underneath the legs so that the twist is a little more shallow. Or you can also place something between the legs, between the knees, to help support your back a little bit more. So whatever you need, if you're not sure, experiment. I'm gonna stay here for a few breaths. Just let your body fully relax. Don't worry about what the feet are doing. And the hands can rest where you'd like. If you want a nice energy exchange with the world around you, then let the palms turn upward. If you need to conserve your energy, you're really trying to re-energize yourself, then bring your hands onto your body, either onto your belly and your hip and your leg, whatever. Take one more nice big breath here in your twist. And gently bring the legs back up towards your chest. We're gonna shift to the other side. So letting the legs now gently come to the right side of your body. Prop as you need to on this side. Each side is gonna be a little bit different. And once you get comfy in the lower body, then find your way with the arms. Whether the hands are palms up to send and receive energy, or if the palms are down, touching your body, keeping your energy inward. Take one more nice big breath. Gently bring the thighs back up towards your chest. You can move any props off to the side if you're not using them. And we'll make our way into Savasana, allowing the legs to extend out long. And the idea is the same here with the hands, the palms. You can turn them upwards for the energy exchange, or if you'd like to, you can bring them to your belly, to your legs, or one on your heart and one on your belly. Let your eyes close and take rest. Gradually start to deepen your breath. Find energy in the fingers, toes, wrists, ankles, hands, and feet. And let the arms extend up overhead by your ears. Bring your legs together long underneath you. Nice big stretch through the body. And gently hug the knees in towards the chest and give a little rock from side to side. From here, roll onto your right side into fetal position using the bottom arm as a pillow for your head. And gently press yourself up to a seated position. Take your time if you need to. Keeping the eyes closed. And either bring the hands together at prayer in front of the heart, or one on your heart and one on your belly. Take a few moments here and check in to see how you feel. Hopefully a little bit better than when you started. Give a few moments of gratitude here, something you're thankful for in this moment, and a few reasons why. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste. If you have more time and you want to do a little bit more detox, you can try this video next. And I wanted to take this opportunity to let you know that I'm going to be presenting an 8-week chakra balancing series. So stay tuned for that. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time.